Angela at beginninggenealogist.com. How are you doing? Today I want to just take a little bit of time and step away for a moment, if I can, from a genealogy mode to number one, just encourage you to enjoy yourselves this weekend, enjoy yourself this holiday season, have a Merry Christmas, and really to take the time to step away from what we do all the time, looking at records, looking for new documents, awaiting those new certificates that are coming their way to us in the mail or running off to the archives, but to really stop and look at another aspect of what we do. You know, as we're collecting documents, we're hoping to tell those lost stories of our families. Well, it's also important to realize the importance of creating new stories and of creating new traditions and creating memories for the next generation. And spending that special time, whether it's this time of year or any time of the year, you're giving a gift that's going to last for generations. I have memories that are very dear to me from my childhood, and I have the proverbial photograph that everyone has sitting on Santa's lap. I was kind of scared of this guy, you know, with this cotton thing around his face, and but I managed to eke out a smile, and there's my brother standing behind me, and we took the Santa Claus picture. And I can still remember, though, the amazement that I had a few days later when I looked and there were things under the tree for me, and just the joy that came from that day and the magic of that moment. I can also appreciate years later as an adult when my niece, who's now married with children of her own, but when she was 4 years old and my brother called us up and said, hey, we're going to wake up the kids. You want to get over here, bring the camera. And one of my favorite pictures of her is when she's standing there in her nightgown and she's looking at the tree. And I was actually able to catch the moment when she's sort of looking at the tree and she has this look of just, she grabs her heart and she's like, and that picture was just so precious. And I also have a memory of, after I was long, of course, an adult, my great uncle came to visit my grandmother during the Christmas season. And I have a picture of them exchanging gifts. And they were giggling and laughing like little children. And here both of them were in their 80s, and it was actually going to be the last time they would ever see each other again, and it was such a joy. And he had traveled all the way from Arizona to western Arkansas to visit her, and I treasure that moment. It was just one that I can look back and smile. And I realize that sometimes what we do, whether we're doing it because that's what you do on Christmas, but when you give that joy to another person, you're also giving gifts to everybody. I was just on the sidelines watching when my uncle and my grandmother were exchanging gifts, but I still smile as a result of that. I was watching when my niece grabbed her heart and saw the rocking horse under the tree for her. But at the same time, my heart is warmed to this day by that. And of course, I still smile at the joy that I had as a child looking at the set of dishes or my favorite new doll that I immediately named Dorothy. I have no idea why I named her Dorothy. I had not seen The Wizard of Oz, so it wasn't that. It was just a name that popped into my head. But anyway, I realized that a lot of what we do during times of closeness, when families together, we're giving each other memories, and those memories stay with us. And it's important that we do participate in them, because these are the gifts. My parents are now gone, but I still am on the receiving end of that heartwarming feeling, because those were the gifts that they gave me a long time ago. And I realize what we're doing as we're giving, as we're sharing, as we're laughing, as we're cooking. And I can never forget the smells of Christmas from the evergreen Christmas tree. We used to have the evergreen trees. They don't even sell them here in this part of the country where I live now. Everything is either pine or spruce. But those smells, all of those things, and all of those memories are the gifts that keep on giving back to us. So I just want to wish you the best, but encourage you to put down those certificates, put down the census records, at least for a few hours. Turn off the computer, Ancestry, Footnote, all of those programs will still be there tomorrow. But create some new memories for your loved ones. That gift will continue to give and give and give. Anyway, that's my Christmas wish for you. Of course, I'll see you next time. Enjoy this season. It's a wonderful time. May you stay safe as well. That's my wish. And I'll see you next time. Merry Christmas, everyone. Bye-bye.